Here we go, Ronald and Samantha. The home is pretty much almost completed. Final touches are going to be the morning of closing. That's when they'll come and do the final cleanup. But I'll explain all the things that I pointed out and we're going to do before closing. These palm trees are going to be trimmed and all the dead leaves are going to be cut off. They're also going to try to clean this front door. I told them if they can't clean it, I want them to have it painted because it has water stains on it. So I requested them to get it cleaned, otherwise to get it repainted. Yesterday as I walked through the home, I did a lot of blue tape with Fernando, who is the building contractor. He went out and ordered everyone to come back and do the repainting, retouch up and all that kind of stuff. But I came back today again, met him for a few minutes, went over some of the details of what we needed to do. He showed me a lot of things that were completed. However, I went back and just found a couple of nicks here and there that I wanted them to take care of. So I wanted to, as I'm going around, you might see a couple of little blue tapes that they haven't done yet. But for the most part, they're almost completed. And it's going to be all little stuff like this. I want to retouch that right there. But don't worry about the floors. The floors are a little bit dirty right now, but this will all be cleaned by the time we close. And we'll come in first thing in the morning on that day to make sure everything is taken care of. All right, another little bump out right there. It needs to be taken care of. But for the most part, everything looks good. And I explained yesterday in my email, I believe, that this area is supposed to be tiled, but this storage area is supposed to have rug or carpeting. They ended up putting tile in it, which is great. And also, as you can see, every window has window treatments, which we didn't pay for, but it's great that we have it. Also wanted to point out that he pointed this out yesterday. This cabinet has the ability to put a sink, but there is no sink cutout. So this is the way it was ordered. I'm assuming, or I'm hoping that you know that. If you don't, let me know right away. The kitchen, he pointed out, this was left out. This is the USB. They went back and put it in. The dishwasher was not operating. It wasn't installed actually. They installed it right away. And it's taken care of. All right, there's another USB. Right here. And there's another USB by the drop zone right here. Okay, let's go to the garage real quick. Garage, just everything is here. Everything is, you got the pad, you have the garage door openers. By the time we close, we'll get them down, but this is where they put the garage door openers for the car. They're up there right now for safekeeping. And all of this stuff will be out of here by the time we close as well. Final cleanup, like I said, will be the day of closing. They will leave us those tiles just in case you want to utilize them, or just in case something happens to your current tile, you have extra tiles. The alarm system is here. It is not powered, so we'll have to do that once you're ready. They had to retouch up some undermount under with some grout. So that was done last night or yesterday. And what I requested them to do is, if you look up there between the wall and the cabinets, there's a little bit of space up there. I asked them to regrout that, not regrout, but caulk it so you don't see that opening in space. They did also go and touch up all my blue tape that I put around the cabinets. There was little nicks and little things, but they were able to retouch up. As a matter of fact, I think one of these they actually even replaced because I didn't like it. All right, as we go here, one thing you may want to change, this is something that I requested that they change the lights in here, the bulbs, but they told me that because energy efficient light bulbs are incandescent, when you turn them on, you turn them off and then you turn them back on, they're not very bright right away. I said that's kind of useless. When you're going into the pantry, you're only going to be in for 30 seconds. So you may want to change those bulbs in all the closets. Storage area, you have a light there as well. Bedroom. They had to touch up some stuff in here with the grout yesterday, but it's all good. It looks good. The only thing I bumped out, or I set a tape up there because there's a little bit of white paint up there, so I wanted them to come back and fix that. But other than that, everything looks good in here. Oh, I just saw a little thing. Let me. It's right there. A little. I don't know if you can see it, but. Alright, I had them retouch up a lot of the crown molding yesterday because there was a little bit of blue or grayish on the white, so I wanted them to redo it, so they did that yesterday. So that came out good. Let's go this way. This is what I mentioned yesterday. They had to redo all of this in here because there was no crown molding here. So they did that yesterday. Back to the bathroom. One small spot right there that needs to be redone. No big deal. Everything else looks good in the bathroom. This bedroom was in pretty good shape except one little spot. I think I had like 4 or 5 in here yesterday, but it's all the way up there by the ceiling. It's just a white spot that needs to be touched up. But other than that, the little room looks good. This bedroom, I don't think I had anything that was wrong with it. So I think this bedroom was good. As we go up the stairs, there's a couple of things that I wanted them to take a look at and fix. And one of them is by the handrails here. There's a little hole there I want them fixed. And there's another little area right here that I want them to fix. Okay. Other than that, this area here, these walls here, there's some little tiny white droplets of paint here, which I want taken care of. And this bathroom the tiles and everything were fine yesterday. The only thing that I wanted them to do was right there. I wanted them to take care of this. This is glue and tape, so I wanted them to take care of that. This room was pretty good, except for one spot in the closet, which I think the guys just missed it. But I made a note and I sent it over to them. It's in this closet, and it is above the door in the closet. There's some paint that they had to retouch something up there, so no big deal. I made notes and I'm gonna send them over to Francisco for him to take a look at. Sorry about that. I had to stop and put another blue tape somewhere. But here we go, going down the stairs. And as you can see, all the windows and all the doors have blinds. So this was all done by mistake. Good for us. But you know, they don't want to come back and pull all the stuff out, and they have no way of repacking. Master bedroom. On this side, really, in the room itself, we had nothing. Well, we had a couple of things here and there, but nothing big. That was all taken care of yesterday. And this morning, I came in and put in a couple of little tapes in the bathroom itself, just around the lights. In here, and I also put one up there. Okay, I had to jump to do that one, and then just a couple of nicks here in the white baseboard that I wanted them to take care of. So that's really all it was. They had to do some caulking in the tub as well as the shower enclosure in here. They had to touch up a couple of cabinets that I identified yesterday. That tape in there is for them to make sure that they clean this whole area properly. That one there, so they just touch up that little speckle there. But overall, I mean, the house is in great shape. It looks good, and we are almost ready to close. There's one thing that I wanted to show you in the back, which was in here. Right here, these, you have the can lights, and then you have these. These were put up here, these are lights, but they were put up here by mistake. What they should have done is they should have put, these are for fans, and they should have just pre-wired for fans. I asked them yesterday to make those tighter to the ceiling. The only way to do that is through caulking. I rather them not do it, because if you're going to change those to fans, which is exactly what I'm thinking that you're going to do, you don't want caulking up there. It becomes a little messy. So I told them leave them alone, leave them there. When they arrive and they want to put fans up, they will do that. But other than that, everything looks fantastic, and we should be able to close on this Friday with no issues. So please give me a call if you have any questions. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys this week and closing on your home. Take care.